All right, we'll keep it rolling right along with, unless any of you guys approach me right after this, this is going to be the last comic of the night. Our headliner, sorry?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you said no, the headliner? You want a headline? Someone else want to go after? Oh, yeah. She's always fun. Give it up for Victoria Arnstein, everybody.
Thank you for that standing ovation, guys. That's sweet. Please have a seat, really. I get overwhelmed. Thank you. I'm starting to get a little bit famous now. It's not my fault, but I'm getting a little overwhelmed by it, and I don't know if I can handle it, really. I mean, just the other day, a woman came up to me, and she said, "I know you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's starting." She said, "Yeah, you were just telling that woman off at Walgreens the other day, right?" That's true, I was. But you know what? Fame is fame, guys, okay? It doesn't matter how you get it. Now, I don't want to be famous. To me, it's a curse. It really is. It's like, I mean, I don't know what would happen if I died, and then I don't know who would play me in a movie. I can't take that chance. and then there's a slight possibility if I were famous that my kids could be held for ransom, right? And my biggest fear would be that the media would find out that I took 3 days to think about paying the ransom. Every parent needs a break, am I right? I said 3 days, not 3 years. If I was ever held for ransom, my husband would be like, just let her go. He would trade me for Monopoly money for a second. Sad, I wish I was joking. Oh my God. So I really probably shouldn't joke about, my kids being lost for ransom, because I did lose my daughter once when she was young. I lost her for 3 hours. It was the worst 3 hours of my life. She was around 4 years old. And I was panicking. I finally found her in the yard sale next door. And my neighbor tried to sell her back to me for $10. I'm like, bitch, that's not a bargain. I got it for free. I didn't want to be petty. I gave her the $10 because I can't get rid of my best dishwasher, all right? I'm kidding. My son's way better. Because he's stronger. That's a testosterone joke. So, anybody married here? Long-term relationships? Let me hear a shout out. Yeah. Woo! Wow. Okay, you're excited about it. Okay. Hey, but it's hard, right? You get like into arguments and stuff. Like my husband's always mixing shit up, like all the time. I'm like, oh my God! No matter how many times I tell him, he always gets this wrong. He's always like, why do you always gotta flirt with the UPS man? I'm like, oh my God, honey, get it straight. It's a USPS man, all right? They're wearing different outfits. That's no detail. I have one right here, baby. It delivers by mail every day. Yeah. I flirt with Ray, is what I'm saying. I don't know how he gets that so different. You don't look like the UPS man. Anyway, my husband travels a lot. He travels for like 2 months at a time. And it's starting to get to me. Like, I'm starting to go a little bit crazy. I'm starting to talk to myself. So I had to finally go see a doctor just to get my body felt up. Because it's been a while. At least he said he was a doctor. He was wearing white. The point is, it's not cheating if it's a doctor. And taking notes, ladies, I'm going to probably bring us some couples tonight. I got very lucky, though, because it was a very thorough examination for little to no coverage, so score. Now, I'm doing okay. My husband and I just celebrated 19-year wedding anniversary, guys. Thank you. It was a very special anniversary night. He took me to the supermarket, and it was not just any supermarket. It was Whole Foods. I must be doing something right. I'm going to stick it out to 20. See what happens next. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. My husband's 7 years younger than I am. And thank you. I don't have a joke for that. I just wanted to let you know. Anyone out here a feminist? Let me hear a shout out for the feminists. That guy? Yeah, feminists are kind of fucking up my shit, though. My husband's starting to think we're equal now, and I'm so much more superior than he is. Like, lately, he's been asking me to do this thing called, Work. That was hard. I was like, what do I need you for? He says, I feel like all day, every day, all I do is work for you. That's all I do is work for you. I said, oh my God, honey. You're right, TikTok, break time's over. Who said you could talk to me? Wrap that shit up. A woman came up to me after the show once. She says, don't you want to work and make your own money? I said, no, I want my husband to work and make my own money. He's at the top of the food chain now. Right? Thank you. And she said, don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a cake decorator. I go, so you contribute to obesity? It's great. You know what? I'm a mother. I'm tough. Mothers are tough. How many mothers are out here? We're tough. Yeah, I got 3 toddlers in the bath and no one fucking died, all right? What do you think they're going to call in time of war? Quick, get the cake decorator. They're going to call me. I know how to get shit done. Organize shit, homework. That shit is hard. I hate kids. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate everybody's kids. I just hate mine. If I knew everyone's kids, I'd probably hate them too. But they're so clingy and expensive. I have to pay for everything with the money my husband gives me. I have to pay for their food. I have to pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. I'm kidding, they don't play violin, I'm not a monster. Hardest time for me was bedtime. Oh my God, what a bitch. I'm not tired. I'm like, you're not tired? I found a solution. I said, here's a mop and a bucket, get to work. Start with the bathroom floors. It's a win-win situation. They don't go to sleep like you want. Floors are clean by morning. You taking notes, guys? These are good ones. Right? What else did happen? Oh, my daughter, she's 13. She's a pain in my ass because she still lives with us. Oh, so annoying, right? She walked in on my husband and I having sex, her father and I having sex. That is not a joke. I know, awkward, right? I'm like, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. Detail. Kitchen's hot. But when you put it on the heat. Anyway, yeah, those details, you know? Shit. What else? Anybody ever do yoga? I know you're a yoga instructor. I did yoga for this joke. To me, it's a lot like kindergarten, right? You go to a class, you hear words you don't understand, and you play Twister, and then you take a fucking nap. Be a happy baby, be a warrior. I'm like, what the fuck is she smoking? And she says, now clear all your thoughts and do downward dog. And now I can't stop thinking about my fucking dog. I'm like, did I feed him? Did I? Oh my God. I have to take him for a walk. Oh my God, my kids never take him for a walk. Now I gotta take him to the vet. Now they want another dog. I'm not getting another dog. I'm fucking stressed. I hate yoga. At the end of the class, the instructor said, namaste. I said, no, I'm not staying. I did get something out of it though. You know the when you manifest shit and you attract it to yourself? I manifested abundance. That's a good one, right? That shit works because my kids got lice. I'm telling you. Gotta be more specific though. A little more specific. My son told me, Mom, you know, when you go to these comedy clubs, there's single attractive men in the audience and you're married and an older woman. I said, oh, you don't have to worry about that. He says, I know, they want a young, single, attractive woman on the stage. And then I just said, you're fat. Because it was a very honest moment. To be honest, it was a very honest moment. By the way, I forgot to tell you that when my daughter, the 13-year-old, saw me having sex, now she said she's never having sex, so I just scored, right? Like, there's no way. I have a 16-year-old daughter. She's a diva. She's an actress. She's like, I said, oh my God, I had a dream about you the other day. She goes, you didn't need to pay me. I go, what? She goes, yeah, I don't make appearances for free in your dreams. What a bitch! I went to this parent-teacher conference. You guys know what that is? The parents show the teachers that they give a shit about their kids. Yeah. I went, and there was this one teacher. She was totally judging me. She looks at me up and down. She's like, what's it like being a stay-at-home mom? I said, excuse me? What makes you think I'm a stay-at-home mom? She goes, your pajamas? I said, yeah, well, I'll have you know that this outfit happens to be a writer's uniform. Yeah, I write from home. She said, who do you write for? I said, I don't want to brag or anything, but I write for this really large network. I'm sure you heard of it. It's called Facebook. Yeah, I upload on the daily, all right? That's just hard. You know you're on Facebook too long when people ask you your favorite book, and I'm like, Facebook? I'm on my phone too long when I'm in the waiting room at a doctor's office, and I'm looking through the magazine, and I'm like zooming in with my fucking fingers. Like, why? So bad. So bad. So I wanted to one-up the teacher, and I said, where did you graduate? She goes, oh, I graduated top of my class in New York University with some Latin sorority shit, like masturbata, come harder. So I looked at her and I said, oh yeah? Well, you gotta teach my kid all day and stay with him and shit. She's like, touche. Got me there. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Facebook whore because I'm all over it. It's safe. You don't get pregnant or get a disease. So it's a good whore to be. You know? My friends call me a Facebook addict because, you know, let's face it, I am, you know. But I didn't just say nothing to that. I actually joined a support group for Facebook addicts like myself. Only it's on Twitter, so now we know about that problem. There was this one comment that was blaring out at me. It was really not okay, okay? You know, some of them I can let go, but this one said, you're nothing but a white, pretentious, spoiled bitch. I wrote back. I said, Mom, stop writing on my wall. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, have a seat, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Give it up for Reese.
All right, give it up for Victoria, everybody. The middle-aged Miss Maisel.
Mrs. Maisel.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this. Thank you to Lisa. Thank you to Brett. Thank you to Derek. Thanks for everyone for coming out. This has been an awesome night. We're going to be doing this every single Tuesday.